Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a special reading for the sign of Gemini. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. What's going to make today special? You guys know I'm a Virgo. There's the Hermit right there. I want to focus on self-care and self-love for each sign in this particular segment that I'm doing for all signs. So I do earth, air, fire, and water. You are air. So today it's going to be self-love and self-care. So that's going to be anything that keeps you mentally, emotionally, physically, socially, spiritually healthy. Anything that takes care of you, that's good and positive for you. So because it's Virgo season, that's part of being a Virgo, I wanted to focus just this once on that for you. Okay, so what does the universe want to tell Gemini today about self-love and self-care? Wow. First card out, we have the Devil card. Wow. Here we go, the Strength card. We have the Hierophant. We have the Hermit, the Sun, the Knight of Swords. I just want to point this out. I'm not done yet. Look at all the major arcanas. Let me get your opportunity is the Four of Swords. Your challenge is the Four of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, so let's take a look around the room. Out of the 8 cards that I've pulled, 5 of them are major arcanas. That means it's a big, sweeping, long-term energy and goal. So that's going to be over months and years, whereas the minor arcana are going to be your day-to-day routines and activities that are going to be more like in a day or a week type thing. But they are very supportive leading up to the major arcana, right? Okay, so we have the Devil, the Strength card, the Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Sun card for your major arcanas. Then we've got 2 swords and pentacles. So we are missing cups and wands. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and take a look at your overall energy first, and then we'll dive into everything else. I'll get clarifiers as we go. All right, so we have your recent past is the Devil, your present is the Strength card, and your near future is the Hierophant. All right, so first card out is the Devil. In this deck, it's called the Liar. The Devil's going to tell you anything and everything that you want to hear, and he has such a sultry voice that it's hard to resist, and it's hard to believe what he is telling you is not true. He's a liar, and he's good at it. He's been doing it for a really long time, and people fall to it all the time. It's talking about unhealthy things in your life. That's what the Devil energy is. It's also Capricorn energy, but because we're talking about self-love and self-care, we're looking at removing things that are unhealthy for you. This is your recent past. So I think that you're seeing things that you're chained to. Maybe it's a sugar addiction. Maybe you have to have your chocolate every night. And it's the kind of chocolate that has sugar in it, not that's just that bitter dark chocolate, right? It's one of these things where, maybe it's too much carbohydrate. Maybe it is too much alcohol, too many cigarettes, too much something, right? Maybe it is just you not moving. Maybe you're stuck in being addicted to negative thoughts, negative people. Maybe you're stuck in a situation, right? Maybe it's a codependency, whatever it might be for you. The easy one is always drugs, alcohol, gambling, sex addictions. It's like the classic, right? But there's more to it than that. There's a lot of things that are unhealthy for people that they get addicted to. Maybe it's being a couch potato. It doesn't always have to be so dramatic, right? It's looking at whatever is around you that it's an unhealthy attachment for you to try and release that, to not let it have power over you anymore, or for you to actually take action on it. Because sometimes we know it's there and we don't do anything about it. And then finally one day you get so sick of it, that's when you cut that cord, you cut that tie. It's that kind of energy. And the Devil can represent a person, a place, a thing, an idea. It can be anything that's there and a substance, right? All right, that is your recent past. Then we have the present, which is your Strength card, the strength and courage. This is telling me that you're resilient. You are tapping into your inner strength to be able to overcome it because you are interested in your self-care and you love yourself enough that you're going to make this action. You're going to make this action take place, I should say, that you're going to step into that energy, right? You're taming that inner beast through love, through your heart. That is you loving yourself enough to take this action. It's tapping into your strength and courage to find out just how strong and resilient you actually are to be able to take this on. So I got to turn on my fan. It's so hot here. I'm in Florida. So this is you really tapping into that. This is telling me that you are choosing you. And let me tell you, when you choose you, the universe rewards you. And that's what's coming in for you. A lot of really good things because you're choosing you. You're not letting someone use you. You're not, let's say it's a couch potato. You're not sitting there. Maybe you're going to get up and just go for a walk. Maybe you have a dog. Go walk the dog. You know, go around the block, go for a mile, 2 miles, whatever it is for you. Just get out and move, get that circulation going, get that fresh air, sun on your skin. It's that kind of energy. That is you doing something for you and you benefit from it. I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your near future is the Hierophant. This is your faith, loyalty, and commitment to loving yourself and taking care of yourself, making yourself a priority in your life. That's huge. That's you being grounded. That's you being your own rock. This is the tree of wisdom and knowledge. You see how intelligent it is for you to be able to do that for yourself. You are your own rock, right? That's you. No one's going to take care of you except you. You're lucky if you have supportive people, friends, and family around you, but at the end of the day, it is your responsibility, your free will. That's being a very mature, rational adult to be able to see it, call it out, and know and care enough about yourself to be able to do it, right? So if you have any type of self-doubt in doing something, when you start to love yourself, you will start to dissolve that self-doubt or any type of insecurities. You get rid of that because you're loving yourself. Maybe you need to say things like, I am worthy and deserving of love. Say that all the time. I am worthy and deserving of love. I am love, right? You just start reprogramming yourself. You know, I am healthy, wealthy, and wise. Start to reprogram yourself to make that shift happen. Maybe for some people, doing the gratitude journal works. I think it's phenomenal. Write down 3 to 5 things every single day that you are grateful for from your heart. What are you grateful for, right? Put that down there and watch the shift take place in yourself. You'll see it. And if you can, try and make it different each day. All right, let's get clarifiers. Great cards for you, Gemini. I mean, you can't get any better. The first card out is the Devil. Really, we're talking about self-love, self-care, and that's you right off the bat, seeing it for what it is. All right, let's get some clarifiers. 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups. We've got the King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups. Oh my God, beautiful energy. So when we're looking at this Devil, the Liar in this deck, being clarified by the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Cups, I love this for you. This is talking about maybe something that's trying to undermine you. I think that whatever this addiction might be for you, something that might be an unhealthy attachment or addiction, whether it's a person, place, thing, or an idea, this is you really trying to distance yourself from it. You're really seeing it for what it is and you're calling it out. I think you're trying to be very strategic about it. I think that I think that it's something that I think it's undermining you is the word I'm looking for. I think it's something that undermines you. It might be something where, you know, because it's the Devil, it's something that is a lie, something that is it's said to be positive, but it's like someone's words don't match their actions. I feel like whatever this is, it's like it's undermining you. And that is something where you feel like you're on quicksand. And that is something that is a hard energy to get away from. But I feel like you're seeing it for what it is. And that Strength card tells me that you're able to make that move. But it is a little difficult. We do have the Two of Cups here. This is you in some type of a connection to this. So this is you now choosing love. You're choosing something positive, and this is you choosing your health. So this could even be you having a truce with yourself. Maybe you have this internal dialogue going on and you're fighting with yourself. This is you having that truce, but this is you making that connection. You're choosing your heart over the devil and over this type of undermining activity that's going on. Again, that could even be something that, you know, is going on behind your back kind of energy. I just feel like it's being undermining. All right, then we look at your present energy, which is your strength and courage. And that's being clarified by the King of Swords and this Page of Pentacles. This is really about you getting clarity on your strength and courage. I think that you're really seeing just how strong you actually are. And I think that that is really enlightening for you. I don't think you knew just how strong you actually were. I think you knew you were strong, but not to this degree to pull yourself away from something that's that unhealthy. I think that you really dug deep, and that's giving you a lot of clarity for you to stand in your truth. That tells me that you did it from your true, authentic self, that you were brutally honest with yourself. You saw what needed to be done. The King is very mature, and you were able to do it. You were able to use that sword. Maybe you cut maybe you cut a cord with somebody. You cut and removed someone from your life or something, or removed yourself from a situation, whatever that might be. This is you really seeing it clearly, taking in all that information, making the best decision for you with the information that you've been given. And that allows you to be calm, cool, rational, and in control, because you're doing it based on truth and facts, and you're staying true to yourself. We have this Page of Pentacles, which is telling me he's giving you an opportunity in the 3D to choose yourself. Pentacles, that's earth energy. That is health. That's what Virgo is. Virgo is health. This is you choosing this opportunity to tap into this self-love and self-care in Virgo season. It's a gorgeous opportunity, especially since you are grabbing it with your strength and courage. You are choosing you. Then we have the Hierophant, and it's being clarified by the Hanged Man and the Knight of Cups, the Prince Charming energy. This is you taking a time out, getting a different perspective. Now, this is huge because of what you're going through. You're seeing things for what they are. But now when you're looking at your faith, loyalty, and commitment to yourself for self-love and self-care, you're taking a time out and getting a different perspective. I think that whatever it is that you transitioned from, you're kind of catching your breath and you're looking back going, okay, what exactly just happened? It's like you're trying to now process it in your head. You're intellectually processing it. That way, I think you can get that life lesson from it. You're able to get the knowledge and wisdom from that life lesson and take that with you moving forward so that you don't repeat it. And so that you can maybe start some new habits, new behaviors in your life moving forward. But in the meantime, you are taking a time out as you're choosing yourself. And you know what? Maybe for some of you, whatever you went through is so monumental, you just flat out need a break. And it's allowing you to just sit back, relax, and then just kind of take a look and go within and look at what has happened, because it's that type of deepening of information. I stumble on my words. It's a deepening of information and of knowledge. Self-knowledge and self-wisdom is what's coming through. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. This is you moving towards your future with your cup of love. This is you choosing you. Every knight is on a mission, and his mission is to move forward into the future, bringing his cup of love, knowing what he wants to do in the future, which is bringing his heart wide open, not choosing fear, not choosing that type of devil type energy. He's doing the opposite. He's choosing love. He's tapped into his intuition and letting that lead his way, his love energy, his emotions, his intuition. He's also connected to source, that love. That's what's coming in for you. Definitely moving forward. It's a gorgeous energy. That is part of you choosing you. You're choosing a higher frequency to move forward into your future. You're choosing love. All right, everybody, that is your current energy. Now we're going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have 3 cards for that. We have the Hermit, the Sun card, and the Knight of Swords. So another introspective card, just like we have the Hanged Man. So this is Virgo energy. That's Virgo. See the lantern? Well, it's represented by this fire. That lantern, this is about you going deep for enlightenment. This is what Spirit is saying. Learn this life lesson. See it for what it is, call it out, and choose you. Choose you. All right? The universe will reward you when you choose you. The most positive card in the deck, the Sun card. This is you walking through that portal, going towards the sun, following your joy. I think with the Devil energy, maybe you wanted joy, but it didn't turn out that way. It's kind of like something looks good on the outside, and then underneath, it's not. And it's not healthy, right? It's that kind of energy, like maybe you were duped or fooled by somebody or something. They would say one thing, but then do another, because I just feel like you're being undermined. But this Sun card is you not giving up. This is you tapping into your heart and knowing, you know what? I learned that life lesson, and now I'm moving forward, and I won't let that happen again. I've got that knowledge. If there's red flags, I'll see them, and I'll know what to do. I will just cut the tie with, let's say it's a person, with that person, and I will just go in a different direction, or, you know, a different situation, whatever it might be. You will remove yourself because you're going for your inner joy. You're surrounding yourself with people that support you and love you, because why would you want to surround yourself with people that don't? You know, you're really choosing you on a lot of different levels, what this reading is coming in. And that is really positive, high vibing, and upbeat. But it's a transitionary period, right? Because people come and go, different situations come and go. It's complicated because it's that ebb and flow of life. That's how it's all weaved together. Then we have this Knight of Swords. This is you again seeing truth very clearly. He is blocking your life path. You've got some truths that you need to confront before you go further in life. So that tells me maybe there's a few more things that need to be dealt with. You know, maybe you drink too much coffee. You need to cut back to half a pot, or, you know, a couple of cups a day versus, 18. It's that kind of energy. He still wants you to continue to take a look at yourself, what it is that's going on in your life right now, and ground that truth into this reality. It's you being brutally honest with yourself. That's part of this Knight. He's very rational, analytical. He has a cool head for the most part. Knights can go both ways, but he for the most part, he's got a cool, calm head. He likes critical thinking. You're being asked to take a look at your life in a very honest way. All right, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have the Empress. We have the Justice card. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. All right, so we've got the Hermit being clarified by the Empress and the Justice card. This is really talking about you going within. You're going deep. You know, maybe this is even you spending the weekend at home, turning the phone off, not answering the door, just kind of hanging out with yourself, giving yourself that time to really cherish and nurture who you actually are, and giving yourself that time to go within, and how you will benefit from it, because it's allowing you to be brought back into balance. We've got the Empress and the Justice card. This is you coming back into balance. I think that devil energy threw you off your game, and this is allowing you to come back into who you are, to stand in this regal position, knowing that you're noble, and you're going to act accordingly. You know right from wrong. You know devil energy versus love energy, fear, hate, love, you know all of that. It's you standing in your truth now and seeing truth for what it is. And that's allowing you to be very balanced. And being balanced is part of being very healthy. But you're going within and you're really looking at the big picture. Again, I just want to show you this again. All major arcana. You've got some long-term sweeping energy. So this is not something that maybe happens just in a couple of days, right? We're looking at major arcana. Maybe it takes a while to shift out of that devil energy. Like let's say you want to quit smoking. Sometimes people relapse a couple of times before they finally are able to really kick it, right? However you're going to do it, the patch or cold turkey, whatever that's going to be, sometimes it takes a while. And then that shift finally happens. But you have to start somewhere. You just have to get that ball rolling. And I feel that you're going within and you're really looking at everything that's going on around you. Again, you're bringing yourself back into balance and you're putting yourself into this spiritually and I think physically also back into this type of balance. You know what you're supposed to be and you're moving in that direction. I think you got clarity. I really feel like you got fooled on something and you're really getting some clarity to bring yourself back into balance towards your ideal life. The Empress. This is all four queens put together. She's mastered all the queens, right? So this is that beautiful divine feminine energy. And this is really telling me, whether you're male or female, that you are striving towards your idealized life. That means you're striving towards your idealized healthy life. So I think that this has really been a big wake-up call, a big epiphany for a lot of people. Is it going to be the last one? Probably not. But, this is something that's really coming in for you, Gemini. I think it's a beautiful energy. It's allowing you to really come at it from a very mature angle. Because we only have a little bit of drama right here. And I'll show you. So the most positive card in the deck, you following that inner joy for that type of success. For that type of healthy and mentally and physically, when you follow your joy, it's really uplifting you on a lot of different levels. And that's being clarified by the King of Pentacles and then this Five of Wands. So this is the card of drama and strife. Again, I think that this is part of the devil energy and you're leaving it behind. I think that if there's any jealousy or any type of competition that was going on with that, maybe someone was competing with you, whatever that might be, you're leaving it behind. And you're striving towards your idealized life. You're working really hard to achieve this goal. Remember, you're in that strength and courage as your present energy. This card is right below it. This is you tapped into doing all that hard work, knowing your worth and value, not letting anyone take it away from you, and you're continuing to strive. You want structure. Again, I really feel like this made you feel like you're on quicksand, but you really want a lot of structure and balance in your life, and that's what's coming in with this card. You're being very practical, grounded, stable, and secure, all those traits with this earth energy, and that is allowing you to reach up to this sun because you're grounding yourself. Someone threw you off balance. It's like they had like an illusion. They were able to like really, I'm just getting like, almost like a magician. They're able to like mesmerize you and you believe what they say. And then you find out that's just so opposite. All right, then we've got this Knight of Swords being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And this is you potentially having a blockage. You're missing a gift and blessing from the universe when you're in this kind of mood. This is that energy where it's saying, well, you didn't love me, so I'm not going to love you back. Or I wasn't loved as a child, so I'm not going to love anybody now as an adult. It's that kind of energy where you can hold a grudge. But it's also you blocking your own heart chakra. This is you maneuvering out of that. This is you wanting, like if you have stubbornness or impatience, it's you moving through that, because that's an uncomfortable truth that you're going to have to confront before you can go further on your life path. If you have that, that is something that's unhealthy for you. You're hurting yourself. So that might be an energy that some of you need to take a look at and see how you can shift out of that. And also, if that is a past trauma or past relationship, that might be something that if it still has a lot of control and power over you, maybe you want to go see a professional and maybe like a therapist or someone that can help you shift out of that. So that way it doesn't control your life and it doesn't interfere with that anymore. Then you've got this Eight of Wands. This is important messages coming in. These are gifts and blessings from the universe, and they carry important messages. So this is really saying a lot of beautiful things are coming in for you, and they're coming in fast. You're making these moves, and they're coming in very fast. I think a lot of these epiphanies are coming in fast. Maybe it's messages to help you shift out of this energy are coming in fast. Whatever it is, you have a lot of healing coming in because you're choosing you. You're willing to do the work, and that's huge. That's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's take a look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Four of Swords, Gemini. You have an opportunity to have this moment of respite. This is allowing you to rest, recover, relax. Go within, right? Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. You are going within, thinking about things, meditating on it. You've got blessings coming in for yourself. That is an opportunity, and I'll get clarifiers in a second. Then we've got this Four of Pentacles as your challenge. This is a stubborn, stuck energy. Look at their faces. Not very attractive. It is that stubborn, stuck energy, which tells me it's part of that blockage. These are both fours. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. It is a stubborn, stuck energy. So let's find out why it's in the challenge position. So is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it'll be incredibly rewarding. So let's find out. The first two are for the opportunity. So we've got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. Then for the challenge, we have, oh my God, you cannot make this up. Four of Pentacles clarifies the Four of Pentacles. Same card, different deck. I love how Spirit operates. I have to say this. There are 78 cards in each tarot deck. What are the chances of that? It's astronomical, okay? What are the chances of that? That is Spirit saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want to make sure you hear me now. Let me get the last card for that. King of Wands. Okay, so we're going to start with your opportunity first. You know, I'm a Virgo, have to go in that order. We have the Four of Swords. Taking that time out for yourself, being clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. This is you taking that time out and you're just putting things behind you. You're seeing it for what it is. Again, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas, and this is a 10. This is some cycles coming to an end. That devil energy, whatever it represented, and it could be more than one thing, it's coming to an end. And you know what? This is as low as it gets, and it's actually a blessing in disguise, because that is going to free you up and let you have your beautiful life back. That was like just a deterrent in the road. It's like a speed bump. You hit it, you went over it, and now you're moving on. You're not looking back. That's allowing, well, you're looking back for, that's not true. You're looking back for the knowledge and wisdom for that life lesson, but you're not looking back. In other words, you're not going back saying, oh, you know what, I really want to go back to that. That's not what you're doing, but you're moving forward. You're leaving this behind you. Let's put it that way. But I definitely want you to take that knowledge and wisdom with you going forward. That's the only time you're going to do it. But you don't have to keep looking back at that, but you do take that knowledge and wisdom with you. But this is cycles coming to an end. People, places, things, ideas, old versions of you that don't exist anymore. So you kind of like leaving that behind. By you going in with that Four of Swords, that time of respite, you're able to process that intellectually. Kind of like, you know, when you want to go and you sleep on something before you make a decision. It's that energy. You are processing it. Then we've got the Two of Wands. As you're doing that, you're clarifying your intention. What is it that you want to do in this world moving forward? This is you figuring it out and deciding it. That tells me the whole world is before you right now. Everything is wide open. It's up to you to decide what direction it is that you want to go in, and then you start making the moves. But this is you figuring it out. That's your opportunity. That is awesome. Now let's look at your challenge. I just can't believe this. I love it. So we have, am I doing it right? Yep. The Four of Pentacles being clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So the two clarifiers are Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. That's incredible. All right, so the challenge position. So why the blockage? So the challenge is to be flexible. The challenge is to remove that blockage, to be unstubborn, right? Well, it's being clarified by the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So this is telling me it is about you being flexible, because that's what this to me represents. It's again over the heart chakra. It's you being flexible. Move, let the pentacle move. Otherwise, you're so controlling, you're blocking change. You want change because you're maneuvering towards this self-care and self-love. So you want to maneuver out of stubborn, stuck energy. This is someone holding on too tight and controlling and not even able to enjoy their life. You want to maneuver out of that energy. This person is not enjoying their life. You're trying to maneuver out of that energy. Maybe you got really hurt and it's stinging. It's maneuvering out of that. Don't let it control you. So again, be very flexible. And then this King of Wands, this is about you taking control of your life and taking action. This king is very bold and is courageous and he's charming. This is someone that has their eye on the prize and he is going to go for it. That is you. That's you being flexible. That's you going for it to remove that stubbornness out of your life, to make that shift. You're doing the inner work. And maybe part of it is outer work too, right? Maybe you have to literally remove yourself from a situation. And that is something that he is going to do, because this king is going to win. He's always going to win the war. Even if he loses a few battles, at the end of the day, he will win. Keep your eye on the prize. You keep going and going and going until you achieve your goal. And that's what's coming in. It's you overcoming this. Instead of being rigid, it's you being flexible. And that's allowing you to be flexible and take action and really go for what it is that you want. To not be stuck, right? Maybe see a way out. All right, that is your opportunity. That's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it yet. It is available. So that's you choosing you. That's you maybe, treating yourself to really nice things. Whatever it's going to be, a relaxing bath, a walk in nature, spending time with people that are loving and supportive of you, friends, family. It's you putting yourself out there for your mental and physical and emotional and spiritual well-being. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to start traveling. I'm going to Canada on the eastern side. And then I'm also going to Scotland, Ireland, and Scandinavia this fall. 2 separate trips. So definitely sign up for my newsletter. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me while I'm in your country, where it would be either in person or over Zoom, definitely sign up for that newsletter. What else to tell you? On the YouTube channel, you can sign up for the membership. It's new. It's been around for a couple of months. It's a great way to be part of this awesome community. We have so many wonderful people there. And it's a great way to support the channel. Definitely vote if you are a member. Please vote in the poll. I just put that out, I think this morning. And it's going to be for the next video that's upcoming for this week for everybody. So I'm going to be making that video, I think actually tomorrow. So definitely go ahead and vote. And what else to tell you? I go live twice a week. I go live. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about the membership. Sorry. I make a weekly video for everybody. And then I also do a monthly video. That is going to be like, say, the month of August. Then the month of September. Also, I go live twice a week. And so for the members, if you show up for the live, when we do a shout out and you respond in the chat, your name is going to go into this dish, because it was going to be a flower vase, but I'm using that for flowers. So this is going to be in one of these dishes, and I will put your name on it. So this was last week. We had Linda won, Ken's won before. So I keep your names in here, and then I just choose one. And that is only when you're there live. So, and it's when we shout out. There's no exact time. So anyways, definitely keep that in mind. You're going to get a free question if you're chosen. That's a pretty good deal. What else to tell you? So I go live 2 days a week. So that ties into the members. So it's going to be on Tuesday and Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I answer your questions. It is a lot of fun. If you've never seen me go live, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. It is a lot of fun. If you can, show up in the chat. It is awesome. We have wonderful moderators and a great group of people. Definitely sign off when you're in there. And what else to say? Hit the notification bell so you see me go live. And what else to tell you? Oh, you can visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. And so is the information for the YouTube channel. All that information is in the description. So you can sign up for the newsletter on my website, book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation, go to the Learning Center on my site. That's where you can sign up for the manifestation class, the online tarot masterclass coming out in September. And I do private lessons in tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration. And don't forget to check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. Great products. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.